Right, hello everyone, good evening and welcome back to round 7 of EFES. We're here for the F2 race today. I'm your commentator, the Pioneer Penguin. Also nice to see we're actually ahead of schedule for a change. That's something new. Everybody was in the lobby before 8 o'clock and we're able to get going at dead on 8 o'clock. Couldn't have done that any more perfectly. As I'm just trying to fix my microphone. There we go. So, what I'll do is I'll quickly get, before anyone goes out on track, I'll get a track map for you guys on screen. So here at the Mexico track, the 2.67 miles long and the 17 turns, with its 3 active error zones from the final corner to turn 1, 3 to 4, and then from like 10 to, I think it's like 11 to 12. Well, without further ado, we'll get into qualifying. But if there's nobody, but as you've also saw as well from qualifying, it is raining. It is absolutely chucking it down. So, will anybody want to risk it in this weather? So, I will display the championship standings after qualifying, because there'll be like nobody in at the minute to really show those two. And who was that first out to the track? Well, I see a Ferrari, but I think the other one was an Audi. So it's either Sankala or it is Sam. So the ESPL driver coming out onto track, give the first one to traverse these tricky conditions in the wet weather. The wet weather is never a good thing, so always just got to bear with the conditions. But as I've seen in the past, it can always thing. As why are both the Red Bulls retired? Have they got qualifying bans or something for pen points? They must have hit something. But anyway. So, typically with the wet weather as well, you want to avoid the curbs. But in the game, it's different. You don't really see those puddles like you see in IRL racing. But anyway, then we're riding on board here with Sangala, as they're going to be the first one to take us around of this magnificent Mexico track. As it's just full throttle all the way down to turn number 1 with the tight weeby chicane. In real life racing, we've had quite a few accidents at this corner. So I'm just hoping none of that happens in today's race. So coming through that corner, a little bit of a slide down the exit there from the SPL driver. Obviously back onto the power towards turn number 4. Now onto the brakes for the next slow couple of corners. Just gently on the throttle through these corners. Don't want to have too much wheel spin on the exit, especially in the rain, because these corners are bad enough as they are. But with the rain, it just gives an extra screw you, basically. But now coming through the S section of turns 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11 for Zangala. And now onto the third active aero zone. Obviously as well, with the active aero in the rain, the rear wing doesn't deploy, it's only the front wing from what I've noticed, which is kind of weird. But also as well, with the wet conditions as well, active aero is reduced, because you can see on the minimap, if it's a full line, it's active. If it's the dotted, it is not. That's only in a dry. Ooh, little slide again on the exit of that corner. But anyway, so the first one to set the benchmark in this qualifier session is 127.2. As there's a Ferrari coming around the last corner, as that is Taz, and they go even faster by 0.4 of a second. As next would be not that Alpine, it's the other Alpine. No, it's not the other Alpine. I can't keep track of who's actually on laps. Kilzawag is not on lap. Lowton's coming round and he's done a 27.5. That is a Racing Bull of Nero Mask starting a lap. Mateo Bordos starting his lap too. We got one of the Mercs starting a lap. We got Danny B here coming to finish a lap. As he's coming around the last corner up to the line, Danny B goes fastest of everyone by 0.6 of a second with a 1:26.261. Brilliant lap there from Danny. As we got Robin Games and Jack for UFRT also coming across the line. But Sergio beats those two. Next would be one of the Alpine of Daniel, who goes second by just under 0.3. Who is next? Kilowog must have invalidated his lap. Is Teo next? Teo's coming up. Let's see what the AMS driver can do. As Roy Dubois has gone up to 4th. Looks like Sangala's improved into 3rd. On board here with Teo for AMS. First lap for them on the board. What's it going to be? It's going to be for P8. And Lowton just puts him straight down a place. Next, I believe, is Mask. Come around the last corner for their first lap up to line and goes P8. As he just gets instantly bonked down by Mateo. Oh no, it does not get bonked by Mateo. Mateo goes to P10. As Nilox has gone up to 13th. Pulse has just gone up to 5th. Kilowag is coming through the stadium section now for their lap, and obviously last person to set a banker lap will be King James. They're also in the last sector. So riding aboard here with the Titan Esports driver of Kilzawag. Round the last corner, up to line, and it's only good enough for 14th. Now we go on board with King James. He's in, just coming out of the stadium section now. And up round the final corner for King James, up to line. What's his banker lap going to be good enough for 10th right now? So everyone at laps are done and dusted for the first round, and Danny B is on top of the pile by just over a hundredth of a second. Never mind, Sendiux comes in, beats it by a country mile. Not really, just over 0.2 quicker than Danny B. So the TDR driver obviously looking to bounce back after a disappointed last week, as both their drivers didn't finish. So that sucks for them. Obviously, TRS this week have not sent Andy out to get some more points on him. I guess he just either not available or just does not like Mexico. As we're on board here with King James, he's a 10th up on his previous best time. He's currently P12. Let's see where this lap will get him. As he's coming through the stadium section, he could definitely get a lot of time through here, especially if he had a very slow first run coming through these corners. So King James at last corner, up to line, still wobbling, but improves by about 3.5 tenths, puts in P7. As we've got a bit of a traffic jam coming through the corner, as Roy Dubois is the last one of these three. One of them's in the bin, the other crosses line, and Dubois goes up to P4. As we've got, looks like we've got it's not Mask, it was his teammate starting a lap. Mask is invalidated. Oh shit. Something just dropped. I just dropped something, sorry. So, yes. Who's on lap? Sergio gonna finish a lap, but he's invalidated lap, so that's unfortunate. Teo not long starter lap. Kilzawag is on a lap, he's about to finish his lap. So ride on board with the Titan driver as he's coming through the stadium section here. Hoping to get a better time on the board because he's currently down in 16th place with a 27.3. Kilowag now coming out the final corner, up to line for Titan Esports. up to the line. How much of an improvement? 3.5 times, puts him P12. As Pulse is retired from this session, but he has crashed on the... He has crashed on the main straight. How have you done that, lad? Oh, we got the TRS fan club in chat. I see a Joe up, a Titan, and a Samu. Literally TRS fan club right there. How are you all doing it this evening? As Sendix has gone even faster, and Taz has also beaten Danny as well. So people are starting to get faster now. You know I'm always here. Oh, and Ricky's here too. More TRS. I was like, yeah, you're always here, Titan. Regardless of which team you're in, Titan, you're always going to be here. Like, you're always going to be here. I know that for a fact, Titan. Especially every time I've done the comms, you've always been in chat. So, alright, who's on a lap? Lotan improved. Sergio started on lap. Oliver Marsner? Is that it? Am I saying that right? I think so. Yeah, Oliver Marsner. Yeah, we'll go with that. It sounds right. I'll say that. He's not getting much time there in the middle sector. As like I said, this rain is still falling. Going through the stadium now, section now for Oliver. Around the last couple of corners. Foot to the floor, bit of sliding. Up to line. How much of improvement is it going to be? It's actually no improvement at all. He's actually down by 3.5 tenths. That is not good. Who just improved? That was no, not Nilux. Was that Teo? No. Who just shot at the board? Someone just shot at the board. Oh, it's not Mateo. Mateo's slower. It's hard to keep track of it when you... Thank Christ VLX are at the back. Yeah, why is that? Have they got quali... I assume they've got quali bans for something. Was it for pen points? I assume it was for pen points. Ica up to P2. The Hyperdrive owner is back, hoping to get back-to-back wins. Because so far, Ica, I've not seen him not get a podium. Yeah, double quali ban. Can't remember for what. Okay. Yeah, I know they got double quali bans for something. I think it's either for penalty points acquired, or it's something to do with attendance. But not quite sure. I'm also just trying to get my mic in the perfect place, because we are doing what proper commentators should do, and that's standing up while commentating. The only thing I don't have is a fake microphone and a webcam on. To be fair, I can technically put my webcam on as a mask goes top of the board. Yeah, technically if I wanted to, I can put my face cam on and get my fake microphone, which I have by the side of me, to make comms even more realistic. I might do that for next time. Like have a little face cam in the bottom corner where the map is, with my little fake microphone. Well, it's not fake, it's just broken. The old microphone is broken. So mask top of the board as Kulnert goes up to P4. Zangala's on a lap here, almost 5/10 improvement as they're coming through the stadium section here. And that's 13, 14, 15 job done and invalidated. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, going aboard with Teo then. He's not on a lap. Or is he? I don't know. Well, we've got 3 minutes left of the session. Everyone's pretty much out on track except for Daniel and Matteo and Robin Games. I didn't see if Mateo's on a lap. I don't think he is. Well, no, no, he is. Round the last corner, Matteo improves up to P2, just ahead of Sendiox. Fun fact, Ica has 100% podium rate so far and guess a 66.66 recurring win rate. Yes, he does, yeah. Ica so far before this race has appeared 3 times in EFS, a 3rd place and 2 wins he has had for Hyperdrive. So he's back this week to try and make it 2 wins on the bounce for his team, try and get his team further up the standings. Obviously, I will bring an updated standings for you guys after qualifying, so we'll see. Yeah, talk about hard carry for the Hyperdrive team, yeah. Yeah, he's the owner of the team as well. That makes it even worse. When the owner is carrying the entire team on his back. As I think... No, not... Who just shot on the board? Ah, we've got Sendiox here. Almost a 6th improvement in that middle sector. Sendiox then for TDR, up to line. How much of an improvement will it be? It's it's almost 0.8 of a second. Holy damn. A 125.064. Holy shoot. God damn. What a lap there. As Danny B up to 2nd. Who's next? Chronicle Science? Not Roy. Is it Kulmer? I think it is Kulmer, and it's not. It's Kulmer and one of the and one of the Cadillacs. Why the Cadillacs both have the white thing on? I can't tell, which makes that super annoying. Right, Kulmer coming out last corner to start a new lap. Never mind. I forgot there's like 1 minute left of the session. So Taz will try to go again. Teo's in the pits and out of the session. King James is not on a lap. He's got... What is this traffic jam I'm seeing in the last sector here? God damn. This is a big traffic. So King James is starting a lap. Ike is a 10th up, so right on board the Hyperdrive driver, coming off the win of last week at the Circuit of the Americas. So we'll see what happens here. Also, has that rain stopped? Checkered flag is out. No, it has not. I thought it had for a second, but no, it hasn't. Alright, checkered flag is out. Danny and Mask have been shown it, so they won't approve. Robin and Sergio have also been sent it, shown it as well. There's Mercedes coming through the last corner of Nilux goes up to 16th. Riding on board down with Ike as he's coming out the last corner here. He's currently P9. Where's this lap going to take him? It's going to take him up to P3 behind Danny B. I think that's an Alpine coming out the last corner. As Matteo Bordeaux goes up to 3rd. His teammate will be next of Daniel. Round the last corner here for Daniel. Up to the line. And goes fastest. First one into the 25s. Jack retiring from the session. We've got a Ferrari now coming out. That'll be Taz. At last corner. Up to line. Doesn't improve. Sangala not on a lap. Loton does improve. King James is improving. He'll be next to come across the line. Up and slide it into the pit lane. That's a way. That's one way to. That is one way to do it. Right. We'll. Don't think Sandix is going to go in faster now. 400s down, and Sangala in the pits, and Kilowag goes up to 12th. And that is qualifying done and dusted. As we've got a very strong fight at the front here, as the TRS boys being 1st and 4th. Then we've got Sendix 2nd and Danny B 3rd. And Ica 5th. Yeah, but you got to remember, Titan. It's not all about qualifying. If you have a bad race, you can be. If your race gets screwed, yeah, you got to think qualifying's only like 20% of the thing. The rest of it is all in the race. So if he has a bad start, it could thing. But anyway, quality results then of Daniel first, then Sendix, Danny, Matteo, Iker, Roy DeBoy, then Mask, Calvert, Teo, Lowton, Taz, Killer Mike, King James, Sangala, Robin Games, Sergio, Oliver, Nilux, Pulse, Jack, and then the 2 VLX drivers not starting qualifying because of bans. Now, with qualifying done, I will now bring up what you all want to see, and that is some points. And here you are. After TDR's little mishap last week, they didn't score a single point last week from their double DNF. And Tiny Sports are now within 3 points of them. But a further 5 points behind them are TRS. So it is, with 3 races left, it is a 3-way fight for that top spot. I wouldn't count AMS out of it yet. They're 47 points behind these guys. So if they have a couple of good results, they can easily catch up to them. And then it is MGA 5th, then Neuro, Ultimate Formula Racing Team, then Hyperdrive, ESPL, VLX, and Legacy Motorsport at the bottom. But obviously Legacy Motorsport have only participated in 2 races. And Hyperdrive have missed 2 races. Imagine if Hyperdrive didn't miss those 2 races. They wouldn't be where they are. But yeah, we got 2 races left after this. I'm pretty sure next week will be Las Vegas. Because I'm pretty sure the bug in Miami's still not been fixed. And we did Kota last week. So the only other obvious thing for the American flag would be Vegas. And then obviously we end in Dubai. So we've got 2 races left after this one, so it's still all to play for the top 3 spots. But it's gonna be a tight fight between TDR, Titan, and TRS. So now I'll just get this off the screen now for you guys, and now we just wait for drivers to finalize their race strategies, their setups, their fuel consumption, whatever else they need to do. And it is still raining, which is a shock. With it being Mexico, I didn't think it would rain, which makes it really weird. But hey ho, we'll have to see what happens. Obviously, we're just gonna wait now for Johnny to give the drivers the go ahead. Obviously, he will alert everybody on Discord by pinging everybody, and then we'll have our answer when to go. So, and this is where the classic question. Oh, never mind. I don't get to ask the question because here we go. Lights on. And lights on. Away we go then for the Mexico GP. As it looks like Daniel's got a good start at the front there, as Mateo's already getting past Danny B, and so is Iker. And Danny B is just dropping down, as Sandux is going to try and does go past Daniel into the first place. Danny B's getting sandwiched by them, but he's getting to the inside line of the TRS driver. And he's going to try and take that 3rd place away from Mateo. There's people all over the background. But Danny and Mateo here still side by side over the 3rd place. And there goes some carbon fibre flying. There was more carbon fibre flying from him. As Danny B still on the inside of the TRS driver. Still on the inside as they're coming through to turn 6 now. But Danny B wisely backing at it. There's a driver wide and multiple people side by side. As we're all think, oh, we got more contact in the background as we're migrating host. The host left the session. That's not good. Well, they're all going flying. Like someone's just gone flying off the road. Don't know what entirely has happened there. Like, they're all over the place right now, which is not good. As how somehow Krill's made it so many places, so we got tagged there. But looks like everyone seems to be settling down in this race. As we got yellow flags, as Roy DeBoy is out of the session. Doesn't even get to finish a lap, but he's already out. Both Mercedes into the pits. So that's a shame there. Have we got a full safety car deployed, or is it just virtual? Because I don't see the safety car on the track. I think I'm going to go virtual. I don't know what's happened to the host. Because the host has disconnected. Titan saying Johnny with his Mackey's Wi-Fi. As Pulse gets a drive through for speeding under the safety car. As we've got green flags and we're off again. As Matteo is managed to keep ahead of Danny B here. I'm just wondering how long this rain is going to last. Obviously this rain can be the deciding factor in this race. It could change, it could not. But we'll have to wait and see what happens as Ika's getting right close to the back of Danny B. He's got more yellow flags for somebody else now spinning. Looks like Lutan has spun. So that's not going to help him. As Robin's getting past Krill behind. He's the first person to pick up 3 seconds for track limit violations. We're not even 2 laps in. Nah, game crashed. Johnny's game crashed. So what are we doing then, Johnny? Are we carrying on or restarting? As we got yellow flags again. Oh, it's full safety cars out now. Full safety car. We have a full course safety car now. Continue, of course, as no connection problems have appeared. Sure. I will. That's if I can. That's if I can, because like before when I've gone like this far down, I'm not able to. Because like as soon as I get down here, I can't go any further. And I'm pretty sure you're past these. Right. I don't know. Yeah, no, I can't invite you, Johnny. I cannot. I'm not able to get you back in because the session's on invite only. You can't even like rejoin off someone either. Yeah, because it's like because my friends list is so big, I can't like scroll all the way down. I'm gonna have to go through my friends list at some point and just remove people. Anyway, safety car deployed, and now we just wait. Senduk's trying to bait people to go into the pits, but that's not gonna work clearly. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna. Oh. Yeah. I assume safety car will be in this lap, but we can only hope. Let's hope this all runs nice and smoothly. Obviously, safety car still not in this lap. What it would be, but I guess it does not want to be. Let's hope so. Because I don't want a bug safety car. Because I've seen a safety car where it's been out for like 5 laps and just like, yeah, what the fudge. It makes 0 sense. Ah, there we go. Safety car in this lap. So Sendiux will lead them through the final sector then here. As we're about to get going. So it's Sendux first, then the 2 TRS drivers of Daniel and Matteo. Then Danny B, Aika, Mask, Culver, Sangala, Tay, Kilowag, Oliver, Danny, King James, and whatever else. It's just a question, when will Sendux go? And there he goes. Hopefully he's caught them napping a bit. Well, he's caught one of them napping a bit because Danny's under pressure from his own teammate, and Danny B is going to try and go around the inside of both of them. And Danny B trying to make 2 places on 1 here, but not able to, and the 2 TRS teammates couldn't swap places. Obviously, Danny and Matteo, they're getting a better start than Daniel ahead, but unable to make the moves into turn 1. People are swapping around further back, want to keep on board with the leaders, because Sendix is, well, did break away from Daniel a bit as we got contacted behind as one of the ESPL drivers is off the road. As Taz here looking very racy on the back of Culver here, but is on the back of Sangala. But go back ahead. No one's. Yep. Was that a Mateo going a bit deep? I hope the entire race is not raining, so I want a dry race towards the end. But I don't think that's going to happen. So NDX fast. Fastest lap of the race. And so these guys they've already got way up. We got moving in the background. Taz getting past Kulnat and into P8. Very nicely done there for the AMS. Obviously, the AMS drivers want to get a big points tally today to try and catch up to the top 3. Obviously, right now, I think with TRS being second and third, they'll easily take the lead in the team's standings. As Danny B is trying. We'll see if Danny B can get past Mateo. Obviously, will be difficult in these conditions because obviously you don't have the rear wing flaps. You only have the front wing flaps. As Robin Games gets 3 seconds for track limits. As they're all shuffling around further back. There's a gap starting to form between a lot of them. So we've got and Nilux is out. And Nilux is out the session, and that brings out our second safety car. And Lotan has spud as well. Looks like he's got no front wing. Yep, I think he's got no front wing, so yep, he definitely has no front wing. So contact there at the back as we got Andy Danny into the pits. Why is he on the track? What the hell? What the heck? Why? What the hell is going on? What the fudge is going on here? Okay. Well, that was weird, whatever that was. Luton get 10 for speeding in the pits. And a retirement as well for the ESPL driver, and has left the session. That is a real shame. So, we've not even had 10 laps of racing, and we've had 3 safety cars. Like, the fudge is going on. Right. And now we just sit behind a safety car for another couple of laps. Oh, as Jack gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, we've got Pulse and Robin swapping places. Why are you two even going side by side further back? Like, what the heck are you doing? Well, I guess the guys get to preserve their tyres now. So we'll have to wait and see what happens then between these guys. As Pulse has now just got 10 seconds of a severe collision with Robin. What is going on further back there? What is going on here? And that's just blatant overtake there from Robin under safety car on Pulse. Like, what is going on here? What? Unless Pulse hit Robin and took the place illegally, so Robin just sped up to get back past. Why has he got the medium tyre on? Oh, we got Robin and Jack both on mediums. We got the UFRTs on mediums. What the heck? It's freaking bucketing down. Why have you got the freaking mediums on? Both of them have got mediums on. What the heck? What the heck is going on here? Why have they both got mediums? What are they doing? What are these two doing? Like, what is going on here? What I'm so confused. What is going on here? Well, will we get one more lap of safety car? No, we don't. It is in. It has been called in. But why are the UFRTs both on the medium tyres? I will not understand. That makes zero sense to me. Well, there goes the safety car into the pits. Sendix will decide when to go, and he is gone again. As Teo gets 10 seconds of hitting all of it. Danny B looks to see if he's got a better start than Matteo. But Matteo's getting slipstream from his teammate to help combat this, as Pulse is now out of the race. What is going on? We've got several people into the pits as Danny B is trying to get on the inside here of Matteo, and I think he lost some front wing as safety car redeployed. Can we get some actual racing? Danny B's lost some of his front wings. That's not good. That is not good indeed. What is it with what is going on with these constant safety cars? Like, what the heck? He got wind damage off your driver's Titan. Your driver, he must have hit one of your drivers. So I don't know what's going on there. So that is clearly what's happened. I'm not entirely sure. What are the UFRT drivers doing? They are now on the hards. What the hell? Like, what the heck? What's also puzzling me as well, why is Danny not pitting without wing damage? Like, so just waiting for the rest of the grid to catch up here. They're just taking their sweet time. But I guess that's what they get for pitting under safety car. Have to wait a little bit for them to catch up. And if Danny pitted when all these guys pitted, he would have been able to come out still ahead of all these guys, but nope, he chose not to. Right, safety cars in again. Fourth safety car we've had this race. We've had a virtual and 3 safety cars. Right, can we get some actual racing for a couple laps, please and thank you. As here we go again, Sendix is gone again as Danny B again is trying to get past Matteo. And the 2 drivers are side by side. Oh, is he oh. I don't think I have him added. And Johnny's not in the session. Oh, Matteo and there comes Ica. He's going to go past the pair of them. Oh, Matteo on the inside of Ica. Around the outside, Ica into the podium. And Danny is just losing places. Gets bumped off the road there by Mask. And Bro is just going backwards. Like, you're asking me to invite him when I can't. Like, I'm the commentator. I shouldn't be inviting people. Like, Johnny's not in the session. Like, I don't have him added. Like, I can't invite someone I don't have added, Alex. Like, Johnny's not in the session either because his game crashed, so I don't know who the host is. Like, so there's nothing I can do. Like, I would love to invite them back. But it's like, I've got commentating to do, really. Hopefully it's S, just so we can see it. Oh, look, I can invite Johnny now. Right, let's just send Johnny an invite. That's it. I am missing what I should be doing. I've gone past now. I've gone past. No, I haven't. I've not even got to S. No, like, I've added him, but he's not there. He's not in yes. Right, Johnny's joined, so Johnny can invite him. I managed to finally invited Johnny. Johnny, if you're in stream, invite Sangala. Apparently he's disconnected from the session, so he needs an invite. As we got Oliver and Krill here fighting over 7th, and then just losing time to Danny. Bro, you just deleted him. What do you mean I just deleted him? What? I accepted the friend request, didn't I? It doesn't matter. I'm not going to focus on chat. I'm going to focus on this racing. As there goes whoa, contact between the two, and Jacob's tying in the pits. Oliver and Krill are fighting here, and we've got Kilowag just behind these two, still squabbling over 7th. As the rest of the field's got further away, as even with the wing damage, Danny's fighting with people. Nope. Oh, Oliver's also got wing damage now. That's not going to be helpful. UFT. Why is the UFT driver still driving? I don't understand. These guys have dropped off the rest of the field. Still, why can I not see the rain? When I'm not on board, I can't. When I'm on board, I can see the rain, but when I'm not on board, I can't see the rain. Nice paint. Oh, hello. We got Vicky and Andy Danny trying to get past Killzawag. But does not get past him. As these guys have dropped 2 seconds off of Danny, Maska, and Mateo. Ike has kept up with Daniel and Sendux. So they're just miles ahead. And yeah, like I say, Sangala needs an invite, Johnny. Hopefully Johnny can invite him. As the top 3 don't seem to be fighting. These 3 are not fighting. Like I said, Danny with the wing damage is still driving. Oh, then we got this little fight here for 7th. There we go. San Carlos finally joined back. Oh, hello. This is ambitious here from Oliver. Robin getting 10 for completely cut on a corner. Robin Graham's please just go into the pits and retire. Just retire. Thank you. Just go into the pits and retire. Thank you. UFRT have just had a stinker. As we've got Iker and Sendux into the pits. Oliver also into the pits. Oh yeah, they're going for their one stop. So, oh, Killzawag trying to get past Krill, and does. Killzawag now up into 5th position, ahead of Krill, who's got that wing damage, and now Killzawag will look to try and catch back up to the drivers ahead of him. As Daniel leads the way. Not sure how dead his tyres are compared to the others, but he's 2.5 seconds up the road from Mateo, Mask, and Danny. As Sangala's in the pits again. It's just not a good day at the office for him. Danny slowly dropped out the 1 second, but Killzawag has just dropped Krill. I say Krill will not hold up his teammate. No, as we got Looks like Danny, Mask, and Daniel all in the pits. So the question is, will Daniel get that wing change? Yes, he does. So that's going to drop in Daniel order just a little bit, but not that bad, as Krill's also into the pits as well. As Sendux. He's actually... Oh, sorry, Daniel's come out 2 seconds behind Sendux and Ica. Provisional race leaders right now, as the rest of the grid is yet to pit in this race. And Danny's actually come out behind Krill. Like, what the heck? Did Krill not get... Oh, no, Krill didn't get his wing damage fixed. That's why. That's why he's come out ahead of Danny. No wing change there. We're going to go on board with the leaders, because these guys are ahead of Daniel, who's all by himself here. Then Master's all by himself, Oliver's all by himself, and Krill's all by himself, and then Danny's all by himself. Like, the only closest pies together right here. The question is though, will Mateo be into the pit? So you should be? Nope, stays out. Kills the Wag also stays out. So does Danny. Taz is in. Sendux getting fastest for the rest, so 123.346. As I said, the only people close enough to each other are just these two in this rain. Hang on a second. That's Danny B is on the hards. Excuse me? Why are you on the hards? I don't get it. Why is Danny B on the hard tire? This is interesting. He's fighting here with Taz, who's Taz has just shoved him off the road. And Danny gets a warn, and Danny picks up 3 seconds for that. That's... What happened to Danny? He got screwed over by the TRS. The TRS, when the last safety car that came out, the TRS is kind of like, I don't know, were like right in front of Danny and kind of braked, and he lost part of his wing. And he's just gone super deep into this corner now. But the one thing as well, like, Danny's fighting away with Taz, but Danny's on the hard tire. Why he's on the hard, I don't know. It's not going to dry this track. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying your drivers just obviously slowed down a bit too much. Danny was just not expecting it, and Danny just hit the back of your drivers. I did not say it was your fault. Like, your driver's obviously slowing down for the delta of the safety car. Danny just didn't expect it and goes whack. Like I say, I didn't see what fully happened. I'm just taking a guess, because Danny was behind the TRS drivers when he got the wing damage. So, like I say, it's just a guess. I'm just guessing, Ricky, because that's probably how he got it. But why he's on the hard tires right now, I don't not know. It makes 0 sense why he's on the hards. Because it is still raining. I'll have to keep an eye on the gap between himself and Krill. But as I say, Kill is like losing time because of the tires. Just I don't know, just because of his wing damage. Like, I was like, it's still raining. What's the onboard one now? Yeah, no, it's still raining. Right, what's Mateo gone on to? Set of inters by the look of it. Yep, 7 inters. So, yeah. There we go. Whoa! Comes out behind Krill. Comes out behind Kill. As the TDR drivers are swapping places. King James is obviously not pitted yet in this race. Oh no, he has pitted. He pitted under the safety car. He pitted under one of the safety cars ages ago. Oh, so did Killsawag. That's why Killsawag's not into the pit since leading the race right now. So Killsawag in the lead. Obviously, I assume his tyres will probably... nah, probably not. He'll probably have to come in again a bit later. As Iker's now getting past King James. But King James has done enough damage so Iker can... King James did enough damage to slow down the hyperdrive driver to let his teammate get more thing as Danny 10 for speeding in the pits. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That is not good. That is what we call an oh crap moment. Or a code brown. Which ain't good. So he's gonna drop massively down. So is Andy Danny. He's gonna drop behind Danny B. But like Danny B, even on the hard tires, doesn't seem to be struggling that much. Like he's not really catching Matteo. He's not really losing time. So that's interesting. What's gone on there? As Iker here is going to try and catch Ascendiux, but he's got Daniel for company. As Krill and Matteo here fighting away. Yeah, that's only because he pitted like earlier in this race. Matteo is still ghosted inside Kill here. Still ghosted with inside Master. And there we go. Master 3-3. Oh. Oh, Matteo deep there into the corner. As Killsawag is now into the pits for a second time in this race. This is going to drop him like severely down the field. He's going to come up behind his teammate. Why do some cars keep ghosting on the main straight here? Like, what the heck is going on there? We've got both the AMSs also on hard tires now as well. But it's just... I don't get it. It's just not the weather for them. It's just not the weather for them. As Iker's right here behind Sendux in P2. As we've got yellow flags as... Oh! Who spun it? Oh, it's Danny. Danny B has spun it on those hard tires. I don't know why. No, it was like... Yeah. I don't know why he went out onto the hards. Like, it makes zero sense. It is a full wet thing. All I saw Titan was just Danny just losing from wing, and all I know is he was behind your drivers. So Danny into the pits to slap on a set of mediums now. Danny, what are you doing, lad? I think Bonfoot might be engineers. I'll shout at him. Taz getting 3 seconds for track limits. No, we're not. You're not banning Danny. But I don't know what he's thinking by going onto the soft tires. Like, bro has lost his mind. Sorry, onto the mediums. He's lost his mind. As Sendux is now into the pits. Why is he in the pits for a second time? What we're putting on your car? Another set of inters? Yep, a third set of inters going on that car. So Ike now into the lead of this race. So as we got yellow flags. As it's one of the AMSs, it spun it as in the wall. So, and has lost a lot of front wing due to that. That is not good. No. Oliver Marsner is racing. Oh, he's been overtaken by Kill. What? Kill's on the outside of the Nero driver. Has been at Sean the door. Oh, Master 3-3 here is not having a good time. As here comes Killsawag and gets straight past him into P7. As Oliver Masner has gone very deep, and Andy Danny's going to have a little look as Mask is now into the pits for another pit stop. Oh, contact there between Masner and things. So that they're in a couple more into the pits. Yellow flags are flying. Don't know what's going on there, but yeah. As they're all putting new sets of intermediate tyres on their cars. So, question is, will Ike and Daniel pit another time? Yeah. Killswag just got now chased down, and Andy Danny to try and get ahead. Get past an Aldi Danny. Also Matteo at further ahead. As Sendux is also on the back of this pack here as well. As Iker and Daniel into the pits, as we got oh, Sendux going for a bit of a dive there on Kulna. Does not get it, and looks like Sangala and Teo are off the road, so there's been contact between those two, as that's a massive cut from Sergio. Kills a Wike here, right on the back of Andy Danny, but he's got a bit of a gap. Yes, Jack, I get it. Master 3-3 again, another 3 seconds for track limits. Oh, as here comes Sendiux for another send, or this time on the inside of Kulna, who's going to try and keep his foot in there. Still try to keep his foot in there, but Sendiux with the fresher tyres just gets ahead. As Sangala gets 3 seconds for track limits. As Teo's left the session and he's crashed. Never mind. Where is he crashed? Oh, there he's crashed. He has crashed. Sergio on a set of soft tyres, by the way. Excuse me. Zangala on a set of mediums. Brothers, it is still chucking it down. And you're going on to like softer tyres. Like, are you all crazy? Are you all out of your mind? Nah, look at the rain. It's pissed. It's... Yeah, it's chucking it down. It is chucking it down. Oh. Yeah, has been all race. Oh, that's annoying. Johnny, Danny left. This Danny. TRS Danny has left the session. Johnny, get him in, please. Thanks. Kills away again, very close to the back of Aldi Danny. Yes, I do have him added, Titan, but I'm commentating. I should not be adding him. Inviting him back in as the commentator. I need to keep my eyes on this. Like, Johnny's in the session, so Johnny should be inviting him. I'm not. Oh my god. I'm the commentator. I shouldn't be inviting people. Oh my days. I am a commentator. I should be keeping track of the action, not inviting people. I'm just going to close that. I'm just going to minimize that. I should be focusing on the commentating, not inviting people. Like, it's not biased. I am putting my commentating job first. Like, Johnny should be in the session so Johnny can invite them back. So anyway. Oh. Where's Sendox come from all of a sudden? He's gonna thought he's gonna make a dive there on Kills a Wag. Oh, it was Aldi Danny's gone deeper. Sendox here gonna try again with a send. Bro, Bruce just trying to send it at every corner. Like, no, bad idea. Obviously, Andy Danny does have a penalty, so he will drop behind all of these guys. It's just a question of when he'll get overtaken. As Sendox again trying to send it down the inside of Killzawag, which is not very good. As Killzawag is trying to get ahead of Andy Danny, but it's like with the TDR driver just sending it at every single corner, sending it again on the outside. Killzawag on the inside. Here comes Ica now, and we're gonna have a free wide moment as both contact between the Sendox and Ica there, and that's not helpful. Both these two just making idiotic moves, just sending it every single corner. Like, what are you guys doing? And Killzawag just gets demoted now down to P6 because Mask goes flying through as well, courtesy of Sendox and Ica being absolute idiots. And now Ica's trying to get past Aldi Danny and is making a little bit of contact with a bit of wheel bang. He's on the inside line now at the last corner, and ahead he goes. And Sendox, with the little bit of space he has, is going to try and go for it as well. As he's going to ride on board with Mask as these two are side by side. As Mask is also trying to get past as well. He's actually ghosted for some reason. This is a bug that needs to be fixed. Oh, Mask with a little bit of slide there. That's not going to help him. But he's now ahead of Andy Danny now. So now Killzawag will try to get past the VLX driver as well. As all the rest of them have gone past as well. He's going to try and go for it later on the brakes on the inside. No, he chooses not to. But Sendox is a full second now off the back of Ica. As Killzawag finally going to try and get past Aldi Danny, and finally does get past the VLX driver. Took so many laps to get past, and now is going to try and catch back up to Mask and Sendox. Obviously Sendox is off the back of Ica, and Ica is just absolutely blitzing his way. He was 3 seconds back. He's now only 2 seconds back from the other TRS driver. of Matteo Bottas. Is trying to catch him. We got he'll have 3 laps to do it, as he's already gapped his other rival in this race, as Sergio gets 3 seconds for track limits, and as Danny B has spun it, is now with Taz. I said they're all just at the back with soft. I was like, freaking Sengal's also put on soft tires as well now. Like, what the heck is going on in the back? But anyway, Iker trying to catch up to Matteo here. The gap is 1.7. As Mask and Sendix are still side by side, trying to get away. Just fighting over the last podium spot. And oh, Iker has just taken out a full second on Matteo. Well, I guess that will do it if you're... Well, 6 laps of fresher tyres. I don't know how he's taken a full second out of Matteo. Unless Matteo's made a mistake somewhere. But Iker is definitely in search of back-to-back race victories here in EFES. As he's now all over the back of the TRS driver. The tyre difference is 6 laps between the two, but I don't think that's going to matter for Iker. He's all over the back of Matteo, trying to pull up the slipstream to get ahead. Whoa, what the heck? That was just a bit of lag backwards there from him. Oh, as Sendix and Mask behind are fighting, but Iker on the inside though of the TRS driver, but just couldn't get the moves done. But Mask is trying to get past Sendix, is on the outside, then inside line for the next corner, and gets into P3. Mask also looking for back-to-back podiums as well, after picking up one last week in Circuit of the Americas. As Iker is trying to push into the lead of this race. Matteo is still on the outside, but there we go. Iker is now through and into the lead of this race, as we've got 1.5 laps to go in this race, and now Iker will look to gap the rest of the field as we've got yellow flags further back. What's happened to Killswag? He's just gone backwards. How is he down in 10th? What has gone on there? Oh, he stopped again. Why is he pitted again? Well, tyre's not going to get him that far? Ah, Christ. Nope. Mask is now trying to get past Matteo. He's going to try and go around the outside here of the final turn. And there goes Mask ahead of Matteo. Matteo clearly struggling on those tyres. Those tyres must be dead. I think that's what could be happening. Like, see, some people have pitted like 3 times. So I'm just wondering what has gone on here. As the Raw strugglers now. Matteo is now under pressure from Sendix. As Sendix tries to obviously send it again. Trying to get past the TRS driver and into the podium places. But the more these battle, the more that Daniel behind him will catch up. Oh, and Matteo just absolutely almost just spun it, literally Tokyo drifting there. As Sendux is trying to go around the outside now. Obviously, that sliding is not going to help Matteo, but it's actually helping his teammate catch up to Sendux. So this is not helping. As Sendux is now in an Alpine sandwich, and contact there between the Alpines and Sendix is not going to help. As Danny B is getting out the way as he's being lapped by these guys. But that's his own fault for going on the freaking soft the tyres. As Iker makes it 2 wins on the bounce for Hyperdrive. Nero Curran getting second. And Daniel ahead of Matteo, ahead of Sendix, who was retired and left the session apparently. Danny B, Aldi Danny in 5th. There'll be King, sorry, not 5th. It'll be 6th for King James. Then it'll be Aldi Danny, Oliver, Killsawag. Then Kill, Then Sergio slowly but surely will come across line. Danny B's already been shown checker flag as we wait for Kulna, who's lost a tyre? Is he going to puncture? I don't know, he's just going very slow. Oh, he has got a puncture. Oh, he has. Oh, has he got a puncture? I don't know, I can't tell. Because something's wrong with that Haas. He's very, very slow. Now we just wait for Taz to come across the line. Mask. Right. So anyway then, here we are then with final classification as Iker makes it back-to-back wins here in EFES, getting Hyperdrive up the board. Mask makes it back-to-back podiums for Neuro. Surprisingly also in second, and then it is Danny the Mateo for TRS. Then it should be Sendiux, then King James, then Andy, Danny, Oliver, Killzawag, Kill, Sergio, Culver, Taz, Sendiux, Danny B, and then Zan Gala, and then the DNFs being Teo, Robin, Jack, and whichever else towards the end. But yeah, that is it for the F2 race today, and we will see you next week. We'll see you next week for what should be an exciting Las Vegas Grand Prix for round number 9. But anyway, that is it from me and the